Welcome back. You're watching Rise and Shine, courtesy of Rishi T on a Saturday morning. So when it comes to a Saturday, it's all about entertainment, and we do have a educated, or probably as we call it, a very busy entertainer with us in the studio. Let's welcome Thushini Goonewardene, who is a singer, composer, who is also a medical officer at the Columbus South Teaching Hospital. So good morning to you, Thushini.
Good morning.
Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, now it's great to see a doctor without a stethoscope. You're carrying the guitar instead of it today?
Exactly. Of course, I'll be dropping this and picking up my steth as soon as I leave.
Thank God you're not having it right now, because you're not going to check our heartbeat. Right? So tell us what really, interests you into the music field.
Well, if I go back to my musical journey, it began when I was 5, when my first piano lesson was at the age of 5. And then by the time I was 9, I started writing simple melodies for the piano. And by the time I was 14, I started composing poems. But it never occurred to me that I could write a song until 2005.
Okay.
Because it was basically putting the two together, a poem and a composition, music. So I put the music and lyrics together, and that's when I created my first song.
That was back in 2005?
That's right.
That was the original?
All right, so talking about your first experience, as in performing, how can you recall the memories?
Well, to be honest, I hated performing as a kid. And every time one of my mom's friends or someone would tell me to play the piano, I would just freak out. I just hated being on stage, and I just hated performing. But it all changed after I started going to university. I was heavily involved in a lot of activities over there. And I started enjoying it, and now I really like being on stage. It's an amazing feeling to be on stage. I really enjoy it now.
And Thushini, how's the support like from home? I'm pretty sure your mom has been asking you to perform in front of her friends, so I'm pretty sure she's like, Thushini, you can sing. Thushini, you can do this. You can do that. Has it been like that?
Not really. She's very supportive, extremely supportive. But she's never pushed me or forced me to do anything I didn't like to do. But one thing,
what happened? Your mom's watching, she's like, oops, I can't say anything when my mom's watching. Don't worry, she's looking away.
Yeah, she's looking away. But she's been extremely supportive, and without her, I wouldn't have come this far.
True enough, that's how parents are. They find how talented their kids are, and then they really work on it to, make the kid know, you're good at it, you've got to pursue. And that's,
I didn't know I could sing.
There you are.
Until 2007.
So who was your inspiration, like, which international singer did you like the most, and what genre?
Okay, you're going to laugh at this.
Really?
It's the Beatles.
Okay,
the band is about 50 years old, but I just love them because they have covered practically every genre, including jazz, and they are amazing. There's so much variety in what they have composed, and if I would look up to any artist, it would be the Beatles, #1.
Exactly, they have a lot of inspiration as well in their music, and talking about their genres, true enough, they've covered everything, and their albums consist of, I guess, almost all the genres.
Exactly.
And there's a variety.
That's true.
All right, so actually, since you were very young, you started your way into the music industry. So how's the support that you received from school when talking about your school?
Actually, it all started when I got out of school.
All right.
When I was in school, I was very shy, and I didn't want to perform, and I would shy away from every single opportunity I would get.
All right.
So everything started after I left school.
Are your school friends watching you?
I think they are.
Okay, so now they know the shy lady is not shy anymore.
And in fact, most of them, they keep asking me, when did you start singing? Because most of them have not heard me sing. And yeah.
So let's make them hear it again. Shall we go for a live music?
All right. This is a song which I composed about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it's called It's All Right.
All right.
be together, but it's alright to be in love with you.
Okay, yeah, wonderful piece of music. So actually, talking about your guitar, how long did it take to master it, and how did you start off with everything?
Okay, I started off with a right-handed guitar, and I figured I just couldn't strum. So I flipped strings, and now I play left-handed.
Okay.
I started, when I was 16, I started learning out of a book. And it took a really long time learning on my own, plus it was a metal strung guitar. So it was really hard because my the fingertips were really soft, and it used to peel off and plaster my fingers and play.
So now you're used to it.
I'm used to it. And then I went to Mr. Nethaji Vikramasuriya for a couple of years.
Brush it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So here you are with your guitar. So what do you prefer the most? Is it the piano or the guitar?
Piano will always be my #1 instrument, but convenience-wise, the guitar is...
You carry it along with you.
I'm more comfortable singing and playing the guitar rather than singing and playing the piano.
Understood. And we did ask a question, or rather, let's put it this way, we had a quiz on the show, and now we're going to put you in trouble as well. So we had a couple or more callers. We had a lot of callers who called in and said, you know, it might go inside, it might not go inside, and you've been in the opposite side wondering what exactly they're saying, what are they talking about, what's going inside and what's not going inside. So we're going to show you that clip, and we want you to have a look at it and tell us what's going to happen next.
All right.
Okay? Now, this is the clip. Shooting it. We want you to tell us whether it's going to go in or not.
Okay, I feel that most of the callers may have said that it will go in.
Okay.
Let me say that it will hit the edge and come back.
All right, okay, good answer. Pretty unique answer. So that's what Thushini comes up with. And you can give us a call as well, 2505-315. That's our hotline number. You can speak to our guest. And she is a composer, and she's also a singer, and who's also a medical officer. So we've got to talk a little bit about that as well. So how hard was it to, you know, balance your music and study for that as well?
Okay, the funny thing is, every single composition that I've composed has been after midnight, while I was supposed to be studying.
Now that's not good advice.
Not good advice. But and my mom doesn't know the times I compose, because I always make sure there's no one around, and
Mama, you know what the naughty girl has been up to these days.
And it's a nice time to compose.
True enough, after 12, I guess it's very calm outside, it's
That's
peaceful, and your mind works better.
Yes.
No one's there to disturb.
No one's there to disturb, plus books are always boring. Studying is always boring.
But then you've achieved it. You're a doctor now, so
Yes.
how is the experience at the hospital?
Very busy these days. Interning is more or less a 24/7 job. And in fact, I'm supposed to be in hospital right now.
And you're here. I'm pretty sure your staff is also tuned in and, you know, trying to see what this lady who's supposed to be here with us doing there on screen.
I'm sure they're all wondering.
But it's nice to see you smiling as well always. From the time you came, I've seen you smiling. So tell us the secret behind it. Is it to keep you healthy?
Plus it takes away the stress.
That's a good thing, and I guess it's better to keep that as an advice as well, because we always keep saying to our viewers, it's always great to start off your day with a smile, and pretty sure they'll end it as well with a smile.
That's true.
And tell us about your medical field, and how is it like dealing with patients 24/7? You said you've been there, and you have to work 24/7. So how is it?
It's very tiring, but on the other hand, it's a very rewarding experience to watch a patient who comes in really ill, walk out of the same door smiling, and really, I mean, the gratitude they show on their faces, it's an amazing feeling to watch that, to see that. But of course, on the other hand, to watch a patient die it's really terrible. And I remember the first death I had in my ward. I was totally upset and very depressed. But with time we come to realize that some things cannot be prevented, and no matter how hard we try, of course we do our best, we try really hard, but sometimes we just can't prevent them.
It's all in God's hand as well. And we do have another caller on line, I guess, to answer the quiz. Hello?
A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
May we have your name,
morning.
please?
I'm Shivanandan from Bhavania.
Hi, Sivanandan. Have you got the answer?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
The ball was struck with the table and stopped.
Okay, you're going with the yes. No, that's a copy. No.
We wait and see.
And Sivanandan?
What the correct answer is.
Sivanandan, are you still there?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Sivanandan, for calling in, and let's see whether you got it right, okay? Stay tuned to Rise and Shine.
Thank you.
Thank you.